Morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here from Mr. Topstep with your Thursday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, Eurozone issues, German industrial production misses, and we are down, right now we're down 7 handles. We dropped from 1397 down to 1384. If you check out the pivots this morning that I post on Mr. Topstep, you'll see that the daily pivot is there at 1396.92. along with the 9-day pivot at 1397.17. So it went up to a double pivot zone last night, and it just, it tested it again at 4 a.m., and then it just died. We made a low at 1384, and we've climbed back as high as the 89 level, but we are back to testing the 20-day pivot down at 1385.92 as I'm taping this. So we're waiting right now on the jobless claims, which is up in about a minute, and we'll see how those turn out. But let's talk about the last couple of days. The bears were able to push the market a couple of days ago back down to the edge of where they needed to be. The bulls were able to come back. Now yesterday, the same dynamic happened. The bulls pushed back, but then the bears were able to amount enough on the close to close below the 20-day exponential moving average on the E-mini daily chart. That hasn't happened since March the 8th. So that to me was significant. And if you look at the daily chart, you can see that we really are starting to roll over. The bears did their job in that they keep making new lows. And so now the dynamic that I was complaining about earlier in the week, about whether we were in a double top or whether it was a lower high, you can now say that the move up to 17 was a lower high relative to the 14.1975 that we saw earlier. So we've got a lower high and we've got a daily chart that's starting to roll over. If this jobless number is not what the markets want it to be, you could see 1382 pretty quickly. So tomorrow is the jobless report. They're doing it even though it's Good Friday. The report comes out at 8:30, and then Globex is going to be open for 45 minutes after that. So I will be on with my usual webcast. I'll do it after the report, as close to after the report as I can, since we've only got 45 minutes in which to pack all this in. I expect a very, very volatile day, and I tell you guys this every month. Don't game the jobs report. There's no future in that, especially this month, because if the number is not where the market wants it, I think you're going to see the 50-day exponential moving average on the E-mini very, very quickly. And you don't want to be on the wrong side of that. At the same time, if the jobless report beats expectations, then you are going to see a massive dip buy that I think will take us back up to 1400 and beyond. So I don't expect this to be a jobs report where the market just kind of hangs out, and claims are in. I don't have the claims number, but the market at least seems to like it initially. We're trading up as high as 1387, 1388 prints. So we're seeing a little bit of a bounce here. We'll see what the bulls can do with that into the remainder of the day. They're going to find resistance back at 92 to 94, and they'll find resistance, of course, back at the 1397 level. But let's do the whole support and resistance tables here. Current trade 1387.5. So on the upside, you've got the 1388 to 1389 levels, which were our support levels yesterday. There's a lot of Fibonacci levels in there. Above that, 1394.16. Then you've got daily pivot and 9-day pivot, 1396, basically 1397. Then 1399, 3-day pivot, 1399.83, up to 1403. On the downside, you've got 20-day pivot, 1385.92, 1384, which is our current low. Below that, 1379.13, and you got 45-day pivot at 1376.67. So everybody have a fantastic day. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader. Trade them well. I will be here tomorrow, even though it's Good Friday. We'll have a webcast as we usually do and discuss the jobs report. Just remember, if you want to do anything, Globex closes 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Trade them well, everybody.